Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This week I'm doing another book review, and this is on a book called This Raging Night by Estelle Laure. And this is the cover. Obviously in the thumbnail you'll have seen the proper cover, but I read it on my Kindle so. And this book is actually so good. I really enjoyed reading it because there's like a lot to it. So it's about this girl called Lucille, and she lives with her younger sister and her mum. But her mum's gone on holiday and she hasn't come back yet, and it's not likely that she's going to come back. So she's trying to cope, because she's only 15, 16, or she's 17. She's trying to cope with looking after her younger sister Ren, who's 9 or 10. So she has to look after her, and she has to look after herself, and she has to keep up with schoolwork and all this, and like life is hard. So she's really struggling with that sort of thing. And she has this best friend called Eden, and Eden's really like chill and outgoing, and Lucille and Ren go for tea a lot at Eden's house. But Eden's mum's really like loving towards the girls, so they can't they don't want to go there too much, because even though she's really helpful, if she finds out that about the real situation, like their mum's not coming back, then they don't want to get involved in social services and all that kind of thing. So they're like trying to hide it from everybody. But then Eden has a twin brother called Digby, and Lucille and Digby sort of fall for each other, and they have a little romance, and it's sort of like surprising for Lucille. It says on the cover something like, how can you fall in love when everything is falling apart? And so they're having like this little relationship as well on top of everything that's going on. So Digby and Eden are like really helpful with the whole situation. They're the only four that know really. But then there's somebody else that knows about the situation who keeps helping them out and leaving food in their house and doing the gardening for them. But Lucille doesn't know who it is that knows about the situation. So even though she thinks it's wonderful, Digby and Eden are like, you need to be wary. Somebody's doing this. That means they know that your mum's abandoned you. So it's really interesting. But then there's also more to add to the plotline. This is why I love it, because it's got a lot to the plotline. So there's a romance, they've been abandoned, and also there's the dad. He had a bit of a psychotic episode, so he's in a special place. But they don't actually know where he is. They think he's in a special place. But he sort of like got taken away, and ever since they haven't really heard anything from him. And that's sort of why the mum's got a bit off the rails and has just disappeared. So there's so much to the plotline, and it's so good. And obviously as time goes on it gets harder to hide the fact that they're living alone, and things get harder to deal with, and there's so much going on that they just can't. And it's also very like stressful, because Lucille's younger sister Ren is in school, and so is Lucille, but Ren's a lot younger, so you don't know how she's gonna hide it. Like, it's difficult for her because little children can't really keep their mouths shut about things. So, but then there's like a big stress because Ren's teacher keeps wanting to talk to her mum, and Lucille keeps having to go in and be like, oh, my mum's busy, she sent me in instead. So it's really stressful because there's so many opportunities where it's like they're going to find out that they're living alone. And even though it's like so hard for them to live alone, they know that if social services get involved, Ren's going to be separated from Lucille, and they really don't want that. So it's a really interesting book, and it's like good to read because you want to know what happens, and I really enjoyed it. So that is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what videos you want to see, and if you've read the book, comment what you thought of it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!